チュンチュン丸です。暗部。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Friend or Foe. My name is Chris Sunga, your producer and play-by-play caster apparently for this match. We got a big one. We had another situation with AGS. They had to forfeit their third game of the season. Turns out there's some roster situation going on. They might need to figure out their stuff over the weekend. But we're back with a show match between our staff members who have gracefully organized this within the last hour. And we've just been behind the scenes making this happen. Like I said, I'm Chris Sunga, and here with me today is Asum. How you doing, brother? How do you feel about this match?
I'm a little bit scared. As is customary for Friend or Foe, we've got a new lineup in for the show match. This time, rather than having an abundance of AD carry players, we've got 5 mid laners here. And apparently we've just switched sides already. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but we've got such heavy hitters in this one as Fang over Fang, our very own tournament organizer here, here to play some of his favorite champions.
Yeah, we're going to see if he's going to pick that center or not. Yeah, PTP is going to be blue side, Friend or Foe on red side. Sometimes this happens if you guys are new here. We've had FFs in the past, and usually we come up with some kind of show match to fill the airtime. But within the first week, obviously, we were getting everything set up, so we didn't get to do a whole lot of show matches this week. We attempted to create it. So thank you guys so much for sticking with us. Thank you, staff, for helping us out. We got Sherrigan, Willow, Fang over Fang, Rapterra, and Vex QZ. A lot of them being tournament organizers or referees of some kind here on staff. PTP, I don't know how much of, they're going to troll draft or not, or if they're just going to play this seriously. I know that they really wanted to just destroy Fang over Fang. They really wanted this opportunity to play against them when we or play against him when we asked them if they were down for this show match, and they're going to get what they wanted in Friend or Foe, hovering the team up pick.
Yeah, I mean, both teams hovering the Teemo, obviously. For the Pentakill Teemo, please, kind of makes sense. But they are going to first pick Tristana instead. And honestly, it seems like, they might just be tryharding. If this is, actually what they want to play in the bot lane or as a flex pick, then it makes a lot of sense. And Sejuani coming out for Friend or Foe, I imagine that's for Willow. And unless it's some really spicy stuff like the Sejuani top or Sejuani mid, then we'll have to see, because Sejuani can definitely struggle against these pretty high-range carries like the Tristana, and we've already got... all right, well... it's just Brand.
Yeah, just Brand, nothing spicy for you. Sorry, brother.
Friend or Foe with full solo Q picks here, I guess. We got probably Brand support, I'd imagine. It could be Brand mid, but it's pretty uncommon to see these days, although the Xerath pick coming out almost looks like a response to Brand. Is a really good counter pick to Brand, both in the support role and in mid lane, and honestly, it just seems really good here overall, so we'll see what they're able to pair with it on the side of Friend or Foe, and I don't think there's many AD carries here that could really go well with the Brand in the bot lane to really make that lane playable, so, I mean, we're going to have to keep our eyes out, but I'm a little scared for Fang over Fang. PTP really could punish him here.
Yeah, and I feel like that could be a Brand mid. Oh, we've got the Brand over. Okay, all right. Okay.
What? I don't know what that was. That was a little scary.
Okay. We got the Blitzcrank pick coming out. Everyone is slotted as a mid laner on the side of FOF, so I think this is a Sejuani mid, Brand mid, and Blitzcrank mid. So I think we're playing ARAM.
I mean, this could be on the ARAM map. We won't know until we really load on, but I think we've got Nautilus here too. So yeah, Nautilus can also go mid lane, actually. So we've got 3 champions that can all go mid lane. Really showing a lot of cards here for Friend or Foe. They could really do whatever they want here, and they're going to go for more bans. Looks like they've got something in mind here. They banned KOSH.
Oh,
wow.
Wow.
See what that last one is, but it really looks like they have an idea here.
Yeah, if you know, you know. KOSH. Shout out to Friend or Foe. Appreciate those respect bans coming out. I don't know if PTP is spelling anything. AAC, GA. I think I think it's
I don't think it's
bans.
anything, but
Yeah,
it looks like they've got 5 ADC.
Yeah, I think that's at Fang. They're trying to force him to play the Senna, I feel like.
I mean, look, they might get what they want here, but there's a lot of AD carries open, even with 5 ADC bans possibly coming out, and we do have the full Koshi ban from friend or foe, so it looks like you are not allowed to play in this game.
Yep. Not happening, apparently. They won't let me play in a staff match. Staff doesn't want me to return from retirement to carry BBZ to grand finals again, but that's okay. We get the Koshi bans. I'm still involved, so it feels good.
We got the 5th ADC ban over there, so they really want that Fang over Fang Senna, and I think they just might get it. We'll have to see if it comes out here. They're going to pick it. This is probably the spot to pick it. I wouldn't think it's favorable to really show anything else on this draft, just because the Tristana's already shown, Xerath's already shown, probably going either mid or bot, or mid or support, I should say.
Yeah.
And I mean, we'll have to see, but I really do think Fang over Fang could really surprise us all.
Yeah,
looks
absolutely.
Like we've got
no pick. No pick. We're going to find out shortly, potentially, what that pick was, if that's a graphical error from just recording the draft, or if they accidentally did.
Oh,
okay, it's all right. It's Rap Kench.
Oh my goodness, it's Rap Kench.
Oh my god.
I think it's over for Pentakill Teemo, please, now.
Light
honestly.
up in there.
It's been a while since we've seen such a powerful champion in the current meta, but Rap Kench is really just on another level. And I imagine that's probably going to be Rap Kench going into the top lane with the way the support picks like Brandon Nautilus shown. Someone's got to go support, and neither of those champions really want to be going to other roles, even though it is possible. Rap Kench, I should say, is really the only one that can go up into that top lane unless you're going for Sejuani top. Well, there is a lot of flexibility left over in the draft, so really anyone can go anywhere. That's just what I'd expect, especially knowing sort of the typical players who might play these champions, and that it is the Rap Kench in particular. Really, it's gotten eyes on someone over there, and I think, Biggest Deakus could definitely have some trouble up there, even picking that Shen up into the Rap Kench. I don't know how that matchup's going to go for him. It should be a little bit scary.
Dude, that Rap Kench photo, it makes me so uncomfortable, man.
I think that's the goal. He's making them uncomfortable.
Oh, I love it though.
We could get the Draven.
Hovering anything but the center right now. Really not looking forward to picking that.
But we all know what would have to happen. There it is.
Let it happen. Fang over Fang, playing Senna, PTP versus FOF. Hey, Sim, what do you think? Who do you think is going to take this game? Doesn't matter in the end because PTP gets the win because of the AGS forfeit, but who do you think takes it?
Yeah, I mean, nominally from draft, I think PTP's draft is clearly better, but really, can you contest with Rap Kench? And that's the question for me, and I don't think they can do it. I think Rap Kench is going to take over this game. So
that's very true.
I'm going to have to give it to friend or foe. They've got that record power level 9,000. Friend or foe, by the way, I think is still undefeated against heroic teams since the inception of Heroic League, so
facts.
Pentakill Teemo, please, actually has a worse record against heroic teams than friend or foe. Facing it against one of the strongest champions in the game, they've got no shot.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. We're going to go straight into the game. I believe in my staff as well. If I didn't say that out loud, they would not work for me anymore. So we're in the game. Friend or foe is going for some kind of potential invade. 3 people on the side of FOF heading into this bottom side river level 1. We're going to see if some accidental meet and greet happens between these two teams, just like what happened with REX. And I believe it was, I think it's CFG or AGS. FOF is kind of, now that you look at the whole thing, they're kind of playing like a 0 damage composition here. They have Brand and I guess Senna, but they're playing 3 tanks who don't really do anything. And like Sejuani does some damage, but realistically, if they get behind in this game, they're not going to do anything. So that is one thing to be concerned about. And I think a lot of this game is going to come down to the bot lane. Fang is going to have to find a lead somehow because otherwise he's just not going to do enough. Early pink ward dropped by Gravio. I actually gets taken out by friend or foe so early. So FOF staff with that gold lead. I'm with you.
Yeah. That's a CS lead in jungle too. So I think it's just a jungle diff. And we've got, at this point, every lane is just losing.
Yeah, that's true. Every lane is losing right now. PTP has no chance of beating my staff. It's actually impossible.
I mean, we see PTP starting topside with the Rek'Sai, and it looks like they don't want to path into the Sejuani, which is kind of interesting because I think, although he does want to path towards bot side because he has that powerful bot lane of the Tristana and the Xerath to get prio on that first crab, Rek'Sai should be able to contest Sejuani on a lot of these early Scuttle Crab contests and a lot of the early skirmishes. So I would have been surprised that she actually wants to dodge her just because that you can actually contest both of them and potentially just look to skirmish early, kill the Sejuani, and double crab her if you have the opportunity when you have prio in your top lane. And while you probably won't have prio against the Tahm Kench super heavily, Shen can definitely play these early levels in a way that makes it hard for Tahm Kench to push him in before the first crab spawns.
Yeah. Now the big advantage here that also just noticing the graphics at the bottom. My name is Chris Sunga and this is ASUM. We're not Whirler and Found. We'll get that fixed when the time comes. But a little bit of context between some of these players. Willow played in Season 2. He was on Gorilla Muffins, I believe, and he was fantastic. Not going to play much in Season 4, but has been helping us out.
Oh, we got the invade.
Oh, nice little invade.
I guess this is why he started topside.
Need to run here. Sherigan has balls of steel, flashes out to try to get to safety. Willow is actually up here to try to help him out. Rap Terror, Rap Kench might get sandwiched by Biggest Dickus, but ends up not happening. Rap Terror running really low. Biggest Dickus might want to go for this solo kill, but nice stun keeps Rap Terror alive.
Yeah, and he's got the Corrupting Pot ticking as well, so he actually ends up being pretty healthy here, not too risk of getting dove. And we finally learned Rek'Sai started topside because she wanted to invade topside. Talking about the early skirmishing power, that is one of the things you can do. Try to actually look for the steal on that buff, and he is able to force Sheridan out of his own jungle, forces the recall. Raptor is going to be pretty okay in this top lane, but that's a big difference for jungle. You can already see that there's this bit of a CS lead opening up, and he's going to be able to pick up some of the camps on Sheridan's topside as well, I imagine. That's already going to open up a pretty large XP lead in the jungle, and now he's looking for mid lane, although the wave's not a super great spot, so I don't know if this will work out. Yeah, Graviel getting really low.
Yeah, okay, missed stun from Graviel. Pure Llama goes forward. Willow is forced to flash, apparently. I don't think he really needed to there. He's getting a lot of damage off both. I think if he played that a little bit differently, that may have been a double kill for him.
I think he was just scared of flash knockup and being chained into it with being in range of the Anivia Q, so he flashed for the extra distance to make sure Anivia Q wouldn't connect on the follow-up if they went for that play, but just pretty good play coming up from Willow. Spaced it pretty well, played to the right side of the lane at the end of there, and I think that in general, its mid lane's going pretty heavily in the favor of Willow, just because that, I mean, it's a pretty difficult matchup to play as Anivia in these early levels. Brand does so much damage, and if you don't dodge that W, you don't have very high movement speed until you get boots, honestly, and it gets just be pretty scary. Brand has really high base damages, even though I don't necessarily think he's a super great mid laner.
Oh, Pure Llama on this bot lane right now, knocking up Vex QZ, but I can't tell what the health bars are. Pure Llama is so low. Fang over Fang flashes forward to try to take a kill, but Fang, that might have been a little bit greedy. Heal comes out. Let's do Vayne. Trying to do a last bit of damage, but Fang over Fang survives. He might get this double. Cyborg Skull goes down. Fang over Fang, trying to prove himself tonight, except Vex QZ ended up getting those kills. So give me that replay Ace, I'm sorry.
Senna's just too broken, man. I don't know. Fang over Fang, just able to just keep autoing, keep healing up. You can see this looks kind of bad at first, but this knockup actually doesn't chain into much. He doesn't actually take much damage, and all the damage gets returned onto the Rek'Sai pretty quickly. He has to flash out, and then Vaynol's just caught up in here. He can't really do much. He has to fight through the heal, and he already burned his exhaust quite a while ago. You actually see the heal was on the Xerath in that fight, and this goes really one-sided. I don't know what to say here. Rek'Sai just overextended, didn't have enough health, and I guess he thought he could one-shot him, but it wasn't even close.
Before this game started, Vaynol was really vocal about wanting to destroy his TEO Fang over Fang. Not looking too good for him right now, even though those 2 kills are over onto Vex QZ, which out of the 5 players on Team FOF, Vex is probably the least experienced in League of Legends out of all of them, so might be the lane that you want to abuse. Teleport coming up to the top side. Sherigan and Rap Terror are here to try to make something happen, but no ultis on either members to try to make anything happen just yet.
Yeah, that was some pretty ambitious teleport, and it actually was given away pretty hard by Sherigan and Rap Terror in the top lane, so I don't really see a world where that play would have ever worked out unless there's a ward behind him, and overall a sense of wasting Willow's TP, although they are able to secure the top Scuttle Crab. I was going to say on the bot side play, though, I actually think that despite the fact that Vex got both of the kills there, because Raptor is, or not Raptor, because Fang over Fang is actually playing farming Senna here, it's not the end of the world. He's actually getting more gold income than you usually expect to get on Senna, and although you're not distributing it as evenly, it actually ends up with a gold distribution more akin to what you'd expect from a fasting Senna lane, with the 2 kills going over to the Nautilus, which isn't that terrible most of the time.
Yeah. Oh, nice stun coming out of Graviel. Willow taken down to about 50% health. Nothing big happening there, though. Yeah, and now the question is just going to be, now that FOF has this lead in the bot side, what are they going to do with it? They've been, obviously they're staff, so anytime they've been coming into our green room, they've been commenting on people's plays, but nice Shen ulti coming out into Graviel right now on a really low Anivia, even though he has the egg. Biggest Dick is coming in as well. Vex QZ going down. He had a nice attempt at a roam right there, but Willow ended up getting outnumbered.
I would just like to say that Vex actually made the right play there. In fact, that was a good play from him, and actually Willow is the one who messed that up, failing to land the Q stun after the change from the Nautilus, and although it looked pretty good at first, he just overchased into the jungle. I mean, that's definitely on Vex, but I liked the roam, and I thought the play was good. It was a little bit misexecution on the side of Willow.
Yeah. I agree with you on that one. There might have been a better chance had Vex coordinated with Sherrigan there for that kind of roam. Potentially made it a 3v3 scenario. Biggest Dickus getting caught out, stopping that recall, preventing him from going back up to that top lane even further.
Yeah, talking about the bot side, they are starting up the dragon now, finally making use of the advantage they have in the bot lane. Fang's been able to keep everyone pretty healthy with the Senna, and I don't think this can be contested even though they do have vision on it. So this will be the first dragon going over to Team FOF, and honestly, they need distract dragons because they are going to get outscaled super, super hard.
Oh, Pure Lava! Oh, nice attempt at a steal, but nothing going to be taken. Just Team FOF taking that dragon. VexQZ going to try to find a hook out of here. Nice stun onto Biggest Dickus, but it's going to be VexQZ potentially going down to that Tristana bomb. There he goes. Let's do Vanal, taking him down.
Yeah, so they ended up trading just the kill and support, and unfortunately, because of the way that the fight worked out, they actually all have to recall here, and they're able to crash the wave in bot lane, so I guess maybe Fang can stay. Fang actually has enough health to stay, but yeah, regardless, ends up being pretty favorable for FOF, even though they actually lose the one kill on the support. They pick up the dragon. They're actually able to keep Tahm Kench pushed in the top lane, and Shen's still walking up the river, so in general, the map stays favorable for them. Fang doesn't miss much, and he's actually able to 1v2 this lane, it looks like, at this point. Cyborg isn't actually able to do much to him. Looks like he's dodging those skill shots really well. And meanwhile, the rest of the map is just going pretty even, if not favorable, for FOF. So, I mean, overall, as much as they want to smash Fang, you have to be concerned about the rest of this map because top lane has like a 15 CS lead right now.
Yeah.
Mid lane's even, and like for Brand versus Anivia, I'd imagine you'd want a better than even CS on this lane. And not to mention the fact that Graviel is actually getting pushed out pretty frequently from these quick trades from the Brand.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how this all transitions. Everyone on FOF actually playing impressively decent. I didn't know what to expect. I played League with these guys, but like, you know, this much lower elo sometimes. But kind of impressed that they're holding their own right now against PTP.
Yeah, I'm just really impressed with the Rap Kench, honestly. He's just doing really well in this lane. I mean, he's taking okay trades. He's actually building quite a CS lead, and he's continuing to extend it. And there's very little it looks like he can do. Obviously, I mean, Rap Kench, big lane bully, but whoa, Sherrigan's just walking into Pure Llama here.
Walking into Pure Llama. Pure Llama ends up getting that smite onto the red buff, giving him a level advantage. I don't know how much this is going to affect this 1v1. Sherrigan might take too much damage. That one level difference meant that kill. Pure Llama.
Oh, but Rap Kench from downtown!
Oh, but Willow tried to flash stun him right there. Accidentally missed though since he tried to flash over, but Raptor.
Rap Kench picks up double buffs.
Yeah. Raptor, solid play, solid roam. Could have been a little bit cleaner FOF, but I won't blame you.
Yeah, Sherrigan's having a bit of a rough time in this jungle matchup. He definitely actually could have won that 1v1 if he just smited early, didn't concern himself with securing the buff, but used it purely to prevent the other, or just to smite for health. Yeah. But ends up falling there. The Rek'Sai ultimate comes out, and I think Sherrigan just didn't have the ultimate or something, but regardless, pretty close. They kind of stood there and eyed each other, and uh-oh.
Yeah, oh, Fang over Fang taking a lot of damage. Might have to flash out of that Arcane Barrage. Tahm Kench has actually teleported.
Oh, no!
Rap Kench, Cyborg Skull takes down Fang over Fang. Meanwhile, top side, Biggest Dickus is on the run. Raptor has already used his little, I don't know what it's called, but the gap closer. Biggest Dickus has to flash over Sherrigan, unable to get that stun off.
And the dive came through on bot lane as well.
Yeah. So kills on both sides, but PTP ending up on top with this one. 2 kills over FOF, and a nice nearly 2k gold lead.
Yeah, that bottom lane play was pretty unfortunate. Fang over Fang actually didn't need to flash the last shot of the right of the Arcane, but he ended up doing it anyways, I guess because he was scared it was going to go hit him, and then he didn't have his flash up to flash the last Q from Cyborg Skull. She just got taken down under turret, which left it completely open to dive on Vex. And now they're going to get caught walking back to lane here, although it looks like he might be able to disengage this.
Yep, might be able to disengage this. Pure Llama has advanced forward. VexQZ
is squishy, though.
But Pure Llama might actually die here. The ulti coming out from Fang over Fang and the heal from Vanal to save him.
Yeah, it's quite an overextension from Pure Llama. He gets chunked really, really hard. Now he can't really do much else on the map. He might look for these bottom teams to heal up, though.
Yeah. No big hook.
Whoa!
Flash forward.
He doesn't have the passive, though.
Doesn't have much. I don't think you have hook for another few seconds, and I don't think you have ulti just yet because you're level 5. Rift Herald coming up to the top lane. Biggest Dickus getting eaten up by Tahm Kench. We'll see how this 1v1 goes.
Rap Kench.
Trying to dominate over Biggest Dickus right now, proving to everyone else who the better TO is, Brendan or Raptor. Luna League on top. If he gets this kill, Luna League on top.
Yeah, and I mean, on the bot side there, it was just kind of scary for side of PTP for a moment, but then VexQ didn't actually have his auto for his passive auto, so he ended up flashing and just auto attacking, didn't get the root, and didn't have anything to follow up with, so it looked a little bit silly. I think maybe he was trying to time it with his passive auto coming up, and it wasn't quite up, but I wasn't quite sure on that either.
Look, I know these guys, and I guarantee you it was Fang just being like, Gabe or Vex, just flash, it's fine, it's fine. He's like, I don't have anything, just fine.
Wow, they're just camping Fang really hard, though.
He has no flash, might as well abuse this while you can. This also means that Vex is gonna go down, and with this kill, Let's Do Vayne will be able to take down that first tower.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of a spectator bug there, because Cyborg flashed after his W, but it looked like
it might have been, yeah.
W'd out of his range there, so it ends up burning the flash to secure that kill, even though it probably didn't need to. Vex could have gotten out of that when they collapsed on Fang, but he ends up going back in, trying to save his AD carry after he's already died. Yep. And Sherrigan's actually
getting picked up here. He does have mid prio from Willow right now. The Shen ulti might go through. Oh, nice ulti from Rek'Sai to at least bring Shen over. Biggest Dickus taking down Willow.
Yeah, now that we got 4 members on the bot side, they're going to start up this dragon. I don't think FOF can contest it, but meanwhile, Rap Kench is going to get some free time on the top lane, so we'll see how this works out. There's only 1 plate left on that top lane tower after using the Herald on it, and Rap Kench might be able to take down that whole turret.
Yeah, first tower does go over to PTP. Another dragon going over to FOF at least. So that's going to be slightly even.
The dragon went over to PTP as well.
My bad.
So unfortunately, this thing's going a little bit poorly for FOF here in this mid game, and Vex doesn't quite land the hook. He's just going to die for that, I think.
Ooh, yeah, that's unlucky. Nice attempt at a hook to potentially catch someone out, but it's not going to go unpunished. PTP knows better.
We're just going to have to see what happens once Rapkench is able to get to the rest of the map, because he really is the strongest member on the side of FOF right now, and he can definitely make a big difference in these team fights with that W. He's able to land onto multiple members. It's all going to come down to being able to find those CC chains, though, because they need to be able to buy enough time for Willow and Fang Overfang to actually be able to put out meaningful damage onto these carries, because otherwise no one's going to do any damage. And even with Rap being pretty fed, he's not going to do enough to get through stuff like the Shen, or even the Anivia with passive, unless he's let free hit for a really long time.
And this is where FOF is really going to be put to the test right now. Even though this is just a show match, even though it's just for fun, this is where FOF can prove that they deserve to play with these boys. Some of them not necessarily platter gold, but yeah.
Unfortunately, they're not really going to find much here on this top side with Sherrigan pathing up here, so he's going to have to clear the ward and just kind of walk away, try to finish some of his top side camps. And meanwhile, they're still camping Fang in the bot lane, so we'll see what happens. I expect this to be another double kill going over.
Okay, here we go. One more 2v2 in the bot lane.
Oh, with the re-engage!
Takes the first hook out, and Vanel gets the kill onto Fang over Fang before Vanel could die. Fang over Fang, that was super close. Vanel nearly died, just one more auto. Probably would have killed him. Vex QZ, ulti Cyborg Scold, tries to go for the 1v2. Vex, I believe in you. I'm with you on this, dude. I'm with you. Just go for Vanel, dude. Just Vanel. It's okay. Oh, okay.
So Vex had exhaust and ultimate that whole time, and just let Fang Overfang die.
Yeah,
so
that's unlucky.
It's a little unlucky, and top side looks like we'll just kind of get caught here, sitting in the lane with really, really low health. Pure Llama land the Q probably. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That's just unlucky by Willow. Pure Llama was there at the right time, but is what it is.
Yeah, things have really kind of gotten out of control on the side of PTP here. They have gotten kills across the map now in several lanes. The only lane that's still winning is top lane with the Rap Kench. And
oh, that's unlucky. Oh, a nice dodge from Graviel.
What's going on here?
I can't tell. A nice wall to at least try to keep Sherrigan out there, but his auto range is long enough. Graviel getting pinched by Sherrigan and Raptor. Give it over to Raptor for that extra damage. And there it is. Rap Kench getting another kill.
Rap Kench 3-0, and they might look for Shen here, although I think he knows. I don't think there's a play here. Maybe someone's rotating over for him, but whoa!
Yeah, Raptor is hungry.
Xerath ult, they're looking for this.
Xerath ulti coming through. Pure Llama has also now joined the fight. Biggest Dickus has delayed them nicely long enough. And Tom Kench, sorry, Rap Kench just gonna escape out.
Yeah, they're gonna just keep going for him though. I don't think they can kill him. He's too tanky, but they are gonna keep trying to kill him. Oh, they got the Shen ult on him.
Yeah,
he's still at E? I think he is E. Yeah, there's no
way.
way.
Fine, there's no way. It's Tom Kench. Yeah, but there
is. Try to redive him now that he doesn't have thick skin though. I mean, I guess they probably won't. They probably can't either. Rap Kench is too strong. Biggest Dick is gotta be kind of scared here. Even if Pure Llama's there, he could definitely be in trouble. Where is that W going?
Okay, nice attempt at the knockup, but Raptor actually is able to think long enough. Biggest Dickus walks into tower range and gives Raptor 2 more kills. Oh no.
Rap Kench, Rap Kench, Rap Kench.
All right, let's take a look at this one more time. Break it down for me.
I mean, what do I say to break
Yeah,
down
there's-
here?
yeah,
He's
there's
doubling
nothing to break
the
down,
turret
'cause
range.
it's-
He followed with the Rek'Sai ult onto a Wrap Kench with like a quarter of HP. This healing is ridiculous. He takes two turret shots, and the biggest Deke just kills himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm surprised that wasn't an execute. I guess he still had the damage from the previous skirmish and hadn't quite worn off there, but I don't even know what to say. There's inting.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is Fang over Fang?
Okay. All right. Fang
Speaking of
over
inting,
take a look at
this
that again. Okay, so VexQZ getting that ulti out. He wants to go for the hook. He is not on the same page.
Fang
with
is just
over
like
right
over
now.
there doing nothing.
Fang's with you, Gabe. Fang's with you on that. He loves that flash forward. Goes down to Vanal anyway, giving him over another double kill, and it's just gonna be disaster for Friendo.
I think Fang just didn't trust his support there. I think if he trusted Vex to hit the hook there, and he actually stayed with him and committed fully onto Vanal after he burned the jump to buffer out the ultimate from the Nautilus, they actually could have secured the kill, and then Fang would still have flashed to flash out on the last turret shot. But unfortunately, I'm blaming Fang for that one. I think Vex is playing really well this game for the most part, actually.
Yeah, Vex is just trying to make it into the highlight reels, I'm pretty sure. He's going for all these flash hooks, these 1v2 plays. I respect it, personally.
Yeah, I mean, he's actually playing quite well, especially for a player I think that most of us expected to probably be kind of the weak link on the side of FOF, being relatively new to the game. But it's really showing what he's got here, and Fang's got to pick up the slack, because despite that early 2 kills going over, it hasn't looked super spectacular on the Senna here. And I bet he's in comms right now complaining about how terrible his champion is, but Fang, I gotta tell you, this one's on you a little bit.
Yeah, I might chalk it up to Fang not playing this champion, so he has no experience or no idea what to do with that lead that he had earlier, but
like the last play was not a champion specific thing. That was just positioning, and walking up in the lane with his support engaged, and he just like kind of left Vex out to dry there. Even though, I mean, if you're gonna commit for that play, like it's a show match, have fun, go for it. Like you actually have to make the commitment though, otherwise it just ends up being an ends.
Yeah, I'm with you, Vex.
Arrogant just kind of running
flash
in here, not being able to pick up the Rift Herald or anything. They are gonna be probably able to finish it up on the side of PTP. Well, their Shin's really looking for the steal. I don't think this is a good idea. He might just get killed for this.
Yeah, Sherrigan toying
Get the
with
flash
the side
away.
of PTP right now. Unfortunately, I have to flash away, I guess, on maybe delaying this even further. Had that Rift Herald reset, then maybe that would have been worth it, but Sherrigan going into Cyborg Skull. Cyborg Skull has to flash away. The
what note,
comes
though?
out from the Sejuani. The Senna ulti goes through. Nice hook from Vex, taking another kill. Vex, bro, chill. You're 3-7, dude.
Yeah, Vex and Sherrigan chaining the CC really well there. That was a really nice Sejuani ult to pick up the kill there, and they actually managed to take him down pretty easily without really burning too many cooldowns besides those ults. And meanwhile, okay, Wrap might actually be able to 1v2 this. We'll have to see. I think Wrap Kench is definitely in a position where he can play this, though. If Graviel gets killed too early...
Really low, no mana on him. I can't
and
tell
he
if he
slows
has
the thick
passive
skin, remember,
now.
so he actually hasn't really taken that much damage yet.
Biggest Dickus and Raptera just going at it right now while Graviel tries to escape calmly. Nice shield.
And there
coming
is
out.
the
Biggest
big shield.
Oh, wait, nice taunt from Biggest Dickus to stop that knockup from happening. Biggest Dickus, PTP's top laner, gets the kill onto Rap Kench.
Yeah, nice outplay there from the Shen, being able to actually secure the kill onto this very, very fed Rap Kench. But, I mean, Rap Kench doing his best there in that 1v2, almost killed both of them, so... We'll have to see if he's able to make those kind of plays work around the map now, because he is the win condition at this point.
Yep. Yorlamba advancing forward along with Graviel's TP. He might be able to get a stun here onto Vex along with the R. Q goes through, hits 2, but the R is not going to be able to hit any of them.
Really far up compared to the rest of his team. I think if they'd recognized that, they could have turned with the hook, but whoa, that's a lot of damage coming out from Xerath Q.
Yeah, that poke coming out of Cyborg Skull right now, forcing Fang over Fang to play a little bit of dodgeball. Sherrigan also teetering at just under 25% HP. Everyone getting poked out on the side of FOF. This is going to be a nice, easy mid tower, opening up that center for PTP. Cyborg Skull gets a nice snipe onto VexQZ.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just now noticing Raptera's the photos on his actual champion portrait. Oh my god,
that's been changed definitely somewhere in the game, but
okay.
He is playing Rap Kench, not Tom Kench, so it is worth noting that champion is definitely a lot stronger. You got to make sure that they recognize that's the champion they're playing against in the game.
Yeah, Rap Kench only enabled for FOF official games.
That is like 80% of Willow's health on a single Xerath Q.
Yeah, for real.
Really scary.
Yeah, nice damage coming out of Cyborg Skull. The rest of PTP just looking to siege this. Might back off here. Might try to just take away some of the camps on the side of FOF, just bleeding them out of resources. And FOF needs to find a way out of this.
Yeah, I mean, the big problem FOF is facing is they're playing essentially 3 tanks against Nivea and Xerath.
And they might have what they're looking for. Pure Llama has to advance forward because he got caught off. XQZ running really low, but hasn't taken a lot of damage in a couple seconds. Sorry. Graviel ended up going down as well. Pure Llama, he didn't end up going down. That's the egg. Pure Llama running away from Raptor right now. Biggest Dick is here to support him. Fang over Fang just over the side. He could use the Blast Cone to hop over. He does.
Oh my god, Pure Llama's so low.
Now running really low. Pure Llama's literally a sneeze away from dying, but Let's Do Vanal has joined the fight, and Raptor and Fang over Fang to walk away.
Yeah, it looked for a moment there like Rap Kench could save the fight, but whoa! Oh, maybe they can.
Graviel a little bit
stun.
too far forward. Fang over Fang. Limit testing right now. I'm with you on this. Away. Tom Kench is with you. Rap Kench with you. Fang over Fang goes down. Vanal, it's just you. Rap Kench, I don't know when you have Abyssal Voyage. Couple seconds left. We'll see what happens. Vanal has no jump. Nice dodge away. The TP coming out. And that's Rap Kench shutting down Vanal.
Just what a crazy overcommit PTP. They won the fight, and they just decided to try to fight the most fed member of FOF close to this turret here. Rap Kench really able to turn the fight, and honestly, once the Xerath stun missed onto Fang, it was clear that they were going to lose, and they all kept committing, and I don't know what's happening anymore. FOF just made a huge swing, though. That's a lot of gold going over.
Yeah. All right, Rap Kench,
you can see this here. I mean, like, Xerath walks up trying to go for this play. I mean, Graviel dies immediately. Xerath goes for the stun, misses it. Fang hits the root here, and from there, it secures the Q. He doesn't even get hit by any of these ult shots. Look at the flash out. I mean, really good movement.
Yeah, nice dodges from Fang over Fang. In the end, Vanal went
even
for
with the exhaust, he's just not able to get this 1v2.
Yep. I guess all the FOF members have to put their eggs in the Fang over Fang and Rap Kench basket. These guys will get their raises if they win this. I told them that's what they'll get. I believe their coach Sienna or Chizui actually promised them chocolate or something or ice cream. I don't know. So
I mean, they are playing Senna Tom Kench, even though they're not in the same lane, bizarrely, in this particular game. It is a notoriously strong duo, and in that team fight, we can kind of see the strength of that. It just provides such a strong front line, even though the rest of the tanks died immediately. Raptor, with how strong he is, basically tanks enough for all three of them at this point. So they've got to find a way to focus him down, because otherwise he just lives for so insanely long and provides so much utility.
If Team FOF can somehow start some kind of 5v5 before they get poked out into Oblivion, they might be able to get something. Willow getting taken down so low. Willow and Sherrigan so far from their team right now. They're in the top left quadrant. I guess going for wolves, trying to steal resources while they can. I like it. I'm with you. I'm with it.
Yeah, I guess, you know, they saw what PTP did in the last team fight. And they're like, hey, we can do that too, and just run into I mean, it looks like it works out for them. They are going to pick up this Baron here, and we're going to see if they can look for a steal or something. I don't think there's much to look for here. Sherrigan's dead. I mean, Rap Kench is on the other side of the map with Nautilus, and Fang's doing red buff. I think this is just going over for free unless Fang can look for an ult for the steal or something. But even that's just completely out of luck. I mean, there's no way.
Wait, Fang, don't tell me you're going to... Okay, all right. Yeah, there's a chance. I don't know. Maybe he would have ultied for it, but...
The big fight's now going to be on this next dragon. They have the Baron buff on the side of PTP, which they should be able to use to push these lanes in such a way that FOF can't really respond to this Baron buff minions and the dragon at the same time. And that should mean the third dragon going over to PTP, picking up this Infernal Soul point, which can be a really, really scary win condition for PTP. Let's see if they do it correctly, though, because it looks like FOF's already posturing around the side of the dragon. They're willing to give up some of the lanes, even just for that dragon contest.
4 members of FOF hovering this river right now. They've essentially taken control of this river at the moment.
But Willow's already
going over to
a single hit of the ult. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Okay, at least the Xerath ulti is down. PTP trying to regain control of this river. Sherrigan pushing them away to make sure they can't get any vision. The only vision that they can have right now is that Scuttle of XQZ. Hook goes wide. Willow just hovering a little bit over 50% HP.
In the pit. I don't know if this is... They should just go for Pure Llama. Whoa, that ult hit not the person they aimed for, but that is going to burn a flash.
Sherrigan ulti goes a little wide, does hit Cyborg Skull, forcing him to flash. Might not have been needed, but could have just been a panic flash. And just like that, Team FOF is being pushed out of this river. They don't have control of this.
Okay, well now they...
Oh, they definitely
just funneled into a choke for the Xerath Q to hit them when they already
Something
had
needs to start.
Oh my god.
Cyborg Skull takes down Fang over Fang. Sherrigan gets deleted as well. Willow's at 25% HP. Dragon going over to PTP. Vex trying to make something happen, but Graviel's just going to get Shen
Rap
ultied.
Kench 1v4. I don't think you can.
1v4, bro, you get a big fat raise. All right, never mind. That's okay.
FOF like I don't even know what's happening in the FOF comps there. They look like they were committing to contesting the dragon, and then they burned the flash and using the Sejuani ult, and then they decided to not contest the dragon after that point. So they all started funneling backwards into a really short choke, which just gave the Xerath free reign to fire on them. And then once they got chunked by the Xerath, they decided to recommit to the fight instead of just the reset they already were going for. So like, it's just bizarre. Like, they kept switching calls, but they switched the calls every time there was the worst call. I don't even... Just some really wild stuff coming out from the FOF map. What is Willow doing?
Willow's a little far forward, gets Shen taunted from Biggest Dickus. That's a nice free kill. Willow goes down. Sherrigan's trying to advance forward too.
Nice.
Vix gets a nice hook onto Graviel, or sorry,
Not
Biggest
enough.
Dickus.
Rap Pinch isn't there.
That's not gonna be enough. Everyone on FOF just getting deleted. 3 members down. It's just Rapkench and Fang over Fang. If there were 2 members on this team that I would trust to hold the fort, it would be these 2. I don't know if they'll be able to do it. Let's find out. Both are TOs, the Luna TO and the Helios TO. Helios TO goes down first. Rapkench eating up Let's Do Vanal, putting him in straight into the fountain. Nice stun coming from Cyborg Skull, but Cyborg Skull hands over another kill. Rapkench, this is your moment. 1v3, bro.
You're going for it.
Willow's up right now. This is your moment, Rapkench.
He's still going. He's still going.
VL gets burned down, except the passive goes through.
Oh, Sherrigan's gonna save him.
Sherrigan's up, but Rapkench is dead. Raid boss down. Vex QZ and Willow are the
Willow's
only 2
still up.
members
He is
remaining.
damaged.
Biggest Dickus trying to get the taunt out. Everyone kind of missing their skill shots a little bit, but Willow looks like he's about to go down. Vex, this is your moment, but there's not much you can do
my goodness.
to kill Timo. Please,
Fang's back
you
now.
can get your staff. That's fine. I believed in FOF, but okay, well, okay, never mind. Maybe this game's not over yet. Fang
Someone
or Fang.
hit something, please.
Pick something, limit test, go into the fountain, or hit this Nexus. I believe in you. They're just gonna let the minions do it. Fang over Fang, padding the KDA stats. No kills given over to him. PTP, take down my staff.
Rapkench did his best. That's all I can say. But ultimately, team too heavy, I guess. Rapkench just very, very strong though. Ends the game 9-3, I think.
Oh my
and
god.
meanwhile,
Get it
his
off
team is
me.
just
Get it off my screen,
5-19 bot lane.
Yeah, crazy game. For those who are just joining us or joining us late and have no idea what's going on, AGS unfortunately had to forfeit for the 3rd time this season. Maybe roster situations. We're hopefully gonna have that all solved by the end of the weekend. But FOF decided to have some of their staff members play in a show match, and that's gonna be Cyborg Skull destroying everyone. By the way, in damage.
Yeah, I
charts.
mean, just kind of a free Xerath and Anivia game here for that side. But can we just talk for a moment? When was the last time you saw a Kench do as much damage as Brand? Like, that's an absurd amount of damage for Tom Kench, or Rap Kench, I'm sorry.
Right.
Considering the fact that he built literally full tank and was trying to 1v9 this game as hard as he possibly could. He outdamaged almost everyone on a full tank.
Yeah, Cyborg Skull. Honestly, like, even though this was a show match and it's just for fun, like just to talk about the actual FOF players for a second, like, Cyborg Skull is looking amazing this season so far.
Yeah, I really like the Xerath pick. I think it was just really smart at the point they picked in the draft, and FOF did nothing to punish it. And the bot lane in general is just, I mean, really, really hard for them to play. And I think Anivia also a really great pick into a lot of these champions. So Graviel was able to do a lot of work, even though he wasn't really playing, super insane in lane. Once he got out of lane, he actually was able to do a lot of work in the team fights, creating space for his team and making it very difficult for these tanks to walk up.
Yeah, everyone on the side of PTP playing beautifully. Thank you everyone so much for joining us in this show match. I think we're doing an interview. I'm not sure. We'll find out shortly, but stay tuned for that interview. Congratulations to PTP, even though it was already a given win. Congratulations for just beating down my staff for me. I appreciate that. After this interview will be CFG versus RLS. Don't go anywhere. There's going to be a lot of fun games. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you.
Hello, friends. Welcome back. We are joined today for our first interview after our show match from Pentakill, Timo Please's Biggest Deakus, the top laner, who was up against the formidable Rap Kench in the top lane. Biggest Deakus, welcome, and congratulations to your team on this win. The show match was a lot of fun to watch. I thought it was a well-played game overall. So give me your thoughts on this game, and just what you thought playing against some of our staff members.
Well, we initially were going to do like a kind of silly draft, but then our ADC was against it. And we told them, we were like, okay, we're not doing silly picks. We're going to do normal picks versus normal picks here. And they were totally fine with it. And they honestly put up a good fight, especially like their Tom Kinch kicked my ass pretty seriously. But he almost dragged it home, wasn't quite there, but nonetheless, a great match, and I think we all had a lot of fun.
It doesn't bode well for your team overall, which they pointed this out as soon as they got in the game. This is like really low damage composition, but when TK, even when he's popping off, should not be even on the damage charts with Brand. It seems really, really gross. So, I mean, tip our hat to Rap Kench out there with the Ignite too, like an absolute psychopath. So, we love it, we respect it. Shouts out to Rap Terror out there. Now, let's on a serious note, let's switch gears and talk about the team. You folks are now 3-1. How do you feel about having seen these teams playing in the league so far, and about your play? Where do you see PTP in this league going forward?
Where I see PTP, I believe we've got quite a few more wins to go. I'm not going to be so cocky as to assume we are not going to lose another match, right? But I think we'll end up with a pretty good record overall. That said, a lot of the competition's been doing great. We've had some close games already. Not even counting the loss, but like just our first game was pretty close. And I'm very eager to see our rematch versus Girl Power, CFG, basically everybody we faced. I think if I had to guess, we'll probably end up like 8-4 overall. Just a guess.
It's as far as staking your claims, that's like the most. That's a very level-headed response. We're like, 8-4 seems reasonable for our skill level. So, here's a question for you posed to us from our chat. Could come from anywhere. Why don't you ever get ganked by your jungler? Is there any reasons behind that? Any thoughts?
So, I tend to play tanks, or just dominate lane with Wukong. So if I'm playing a tank and I get ganks, I honestly don't feel like it goes anywhere, and our jungler is the same way. He'd rather get kills and focus on the mid lane and the bot lane, who are going to actually carry the game. Whereas with me, I could have 10 kills or 0 kills, and if I'm playing a tank, like their ultimate does the exact same thing. Lots of CC, not very much damage. I might live a little longer, but I mean, who cares, right? So that's our main focus. Is we just like to focus the more active, more powerful lanes, and I'm totally fine playing the more inactive, really kind of what's the word? Basically the island top lane. The usual top lane shenanigans.
Yeah, it sounds like a classic dirty Rek'Sai player where they don't want to give kills to lanes that they don't like. They want all the kills for themselves. This guy picked up 12, 3, and 8. So we got our eyes on these KDA players in the league. All right. Been an excellent interview. Thanks so much for participating in that show match. It was a lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to be a part of. I hope you enjoyed it too. And Biggest Deakus, before we step away, any final thoughts you'd like to leave with us on the desk?
I just want to give a quick shout out to Terracotta Gaming, who kicked our butts yesterday. I want to see the same level when you go against Rex today, and I want to see a win from you guys. So please do me proud and go 3-1. And I'd also like to say to Coinflip Gaming, who we had a couple of scrims with, same thing. You guys did great with your last 2 scrims against us. I'd like to see you play at that level against your opponent RLS here, which is also a match I'm going to absolutely watch because I'm very excited to see CFG versus RLS. So should be a fun match no matter what, but do me proud, guys.
Yeah, hopefully Coin Flip can come through, spend some of those scrim bucks on stage, and turn out the big W. That'd be cool. Again, thank you so much, Biggest Deakus, for this interview. Congratulations to your team being 3-1 through 2 weeks. Shouts out to you guys. It's looking good. And folks, we'll be back with our second game very soon. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back, so don't go away.
チュンチュン丸です。暗部ちょっと恥ずかしいので
I'ma have to bust it. I'ma have to bust it.